content of the training includes the activation of the EOC, the roles and responsibility of EOC, information management is very critical, and also the importance of displays and in managing an emergency operations center.
The simulation exercise that we are currently undertaking further cements what we've been learning for the past 2 days. The civil servants that participate in the operations room during these MEC operations, we undertake a simulation exercise to further enhance their practical skills and knowledge. In the simulation, we encourage interaction and communication between participants, and also the flow of the message, as well as the decision making that is done inside the emergency operations room. Simulation has proved to be a very vital component of this training, emergency operations center. This is the communications room. All messages and communication that comes from outside the EOC is logged in this room. We have participants who are logging in all information that comes in, a very vital component of emergency operations center operations. If they log the wrong messages or they miss out relevant or important information, then the operation as a whole will hinder in its progress. Look, this is the operation room, composed of the team leader of the operations. This is where decisions are made in terms of an emergency. We have our display boards, we have our maps, and this is where the district officer Nandi makes his decision with members of his team or heads of our department.
From the last 14 or 15 years being in Nandi, I think I've been involved in all, when any cyclone comes or any disaster, I've been involved in all those activities. But I've seen that, I can say that it was all disorganized. So what I mean is, when we came, there was no program at all, nothing to do, and we've been told to do this, and not like when I come today, this week for training, I came to know where I am as a member of an EOC.
It's an eye-opener now. I know we've been attending to these EOCs every now and then. Like from the previous years, we are facing all these kinds of disasters. But during this training, it's really helped us to understand, give us an idea to know where we have to, like gathering all those informations and send it across, and who is the right person to release all those informations. But I'm really happy that, after this training, I have a broadened idea what I have to do in the future when I will attend again any disaster will happen in Nandi.
I am confident that there would be major changes and improvement in the way that officers conduct themselves and operate within an emergency operations centers, because before we did not have a purposely refurbished emergency operations center. Now that we have refurbished most emergency operations centers in Fiji into standardize the refurbishment, having the communications room, planning room, and the operations room, and then teach or capacity build officers to work in those key areas. I am confident there would be improvement in future operations.